Okay, so I'm in. Okay, let me shut the door because obviously I can't see nothing. I'm not gonna have enough room in here, but come on. Okay, so right now I'm in the storage building area of the garage. Obviously, as you can tell, there's my tarpaul. Boo-hoo. That's all the holiday stuff. Yeah. So all the Halloween stuff is obviously right here in this corner. Plus all this other Halloween stuff, like her. She needs to be fixed. Her eyes, like, her head's all jacked up, but she'll work. Somewhat. She'll work. Obviously, this one's having issues. I'm going to try to work on her. I haven't attached this yet. I'm going to, but obviously her head does work. It's just it gets so hot that the latex has been really fucked up. But that's okay. I don't mind the instruments, as in the keyboards and other things. But yeah, so I got her cabinet built again. I had to move her due to getting all this set up. The Halloween Village is in that, obviously. There's her cauldron. Oh, I can't fit in here like I used to, guys. So this is one of the blow-up boxes and strobe light. I think that's what that is. Yeah, that's strobe light. Blow up and strobe lights. I've also got my Spirit of Halloween walls there. That's all Christmas, don't worry about it. But these poles are going to be used for the blow up haunted house this year because I'm going to get a 2006 17-foot long blow up haunted house that was the original when Sam's Club started selling them. I'll put a picture up on my YouTube channel probably at some point, but obviously I'm in here because I'm working on a couple of things. Like, for one, she's not really working right now. Her where is it at? Shit, I just had it. Hold on. Oh, well. Her cube, wherever that is, I have no idea where that's at. That's not a good thing. Obviously he's not working, so yeah, I gotta figure out that soon. Oh, there it is. Her cube makes like a high-pitched squealing noise. I don't know why. It's hot as fuck in here. But I got him getting worked on right now. He's functioning just fine. She tinky-ish. She's very glitchy. This one's gonna be worked on. She's new. Now her whole face has been smashed in due to the heat, but oh, come on. There's part of it. She needs some work. But this is like her witch steering thing. She's supposed to jump up. Obviously she's unplugged. Yeah, the strobe. So I was gonna say it's the strobe lights tonight. I don't know. As of right now, the haunted house part will be just this section will be walled, and then this will be moved out walled, and all of these characters will be up in here, separated and look different. So this deck is mostly Christmas back here until that box. That box is I think Halloween. I'm not for sure. I know that is. The other box that's way up there, I think, is October. And all of this section from that little box to down here is Halloween. And the other two animatronics are in this bin back here. Yeah, so I was gonna work on her tonight. I might put strobe lights up tonight. I haven't decided in here. But usually when the door's open, let me show you. And this is with the light on. Remind you, the light switch is way in the back. This is a second haunted house way back there, which that's off limits for now, as you can tell by the door. Let me open this. Oh, the door's squeaky, guys. Okay, hold on. Hold on. But usually it gets dark in here. Just like that. I might put a strobe light up. I don't know what any are, except for, well, there's one down here, actually. I think, if I remember correctly, there's one right there. I got a strobe light hanging right there. I'm gonna have a couple more back in here. I just want to test to see what this looks like, because I haven't really peeked at anything right now. So this is just a setup to see what it looks like with everything going. I can't, as I said, I can't see shit, so it's gonna be a minute. Ouch. Oh, where are you, cord? I'm sorry, guys, I gotta actually see what I'm doing here. Oh, fuck. Dude, I can't see nothing. There it is. Wow, okay, so I grabbed the whole entire cord, plus everything else. Ouch, let me see if I can plug it in. There we go. Oh. But, that's what's everything's functioning better, but I might turn this a bit down. So, flashing warning, by the way. I'll probably have it like that. Another one over here somewhere, probably. Like on this side of it. But you'll just see the black wall in her. And I might have one facing out here. I don't know yet. Shoot, I'm just have it. Come on. Oh. Might have it like that. Well, look, guys, the moon's up. Good to know. Full moon tonight. I might have it like this, maybe. I haven't decided. She looks good in it. Her, not so much. The other two, yeah. But she really does look good in strobe light effect. I'll put that down because I'm starting to get a headache. But, that's most of the plans for this year. Just like, ouch. I can't do that. I feel stupid. I don't know why I do that. But also, during the night, we'll have these plugged in too. And these obviously will make it look better as well. So it'll look like this at night, which looks decent on camera, but not really when it's... I mean, it looks kind of okay, but... Uh-oh. Why is this side out? That's not good, guys. What the fuck? Something ain't right. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is fucking broke. What happened to it? Okay, well, one side works. That's gonna be fixed. It's interesting. I think it's like right up here somewhere, maybe. I can't see nothing broke, so I don't know. I have to look at it later. Let me switch it to my main camera real quick. Why it's broke? Well, that explains it. The bulb's smashed. There we go. Okay, it's fixed. Had to do a little tweaking. Okay, let me turn it off now because I want to see how it looks better. It's real windy, by the way, too. Jeez. I don't know why it's windy, but I just stepped on something gross. Oops. And it went out again. Okay, hold on. I just saw it, and it was somewhere like up. Where was it? Well, I just saw it out. There we go. Before it goes off. That's what it's gonna look like. Obviously the light will be off, and these look more better on screen. I usually would shut the light off so I could see it during the night, but obviously that's what they're gonna look like. And the spider web's over there. But this is just, I'd say, part one of haunted house build. But like I said, most of the equipment, like that door will be gone, this all will be gone, all this will be removed. All the holiday stuff will be out and inside the house for like Christmas, Halloween, when I need to put everything up. and I'll reorganize it. But all my animals, animatronics and props are going to be in here, and this wall will be covering this whole back thing, and this. So this will be the backdrop of the bricks, and both strobe lights will be going nuts in there. That's my goal. Um, she looks good in the dark. The cauldron. Her, not so much. I've got to work on her, sadly, and this shoulder looks real disgusting. I gotta fix that. That kind of looks better. Um, and these ones obviously work too. But this is just step one of, because I still got to put like lights up on the porch, the animatronics inside. I got one hanging up there. But this will be like project one of the Halloween build. And it'll look better when they're all like, she's in the middle, she's over here, them two like over here, and the other four animatronics are there. So this will look different. I'm thinking about getting a 12-foot skeleton probably. I haven't decided yet. I haven't had one, and I'm wanting to get also the 13-foot jack and the God, what is his name? The fucking new 12-footer. I can't even think of it. The cemetery guy, the guy with the shovel. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name. I got videos of that and it need to go up tonight, but I just wanted to live stream and show everyone what the deal was. And this is just step one of it. And also this will be 13 years of doing this, so this will be the final year that I run the display, and then for 2 years I'm going to take a mental health break and a mental health break, obviously, if that sounds decent. I mean, don't get me wrong, I might do a display next year, just not as big as I always do, like last year's and the year before and all that. And they're racing right now. Ow! But, don't worry, there ain't nothing to worry about. I will be back. Sorry about also not the videos being up as much. I had a squeak. I've just been real busy on, getting other things worked on and, the usual stuff I get to deal with every day of my life. But yeah, it's nothing, nothing too bad. Hold on, guys. Oh! Man, it's hot in here. I gotta turn my AC down a little bit because it's hot. There we go. Okay. Well, so, if after all that being said, for now, and I am in the my recording area. So, like I said, I don't want to stop what I do as of right now, but mentally and physically, I am in a lot of pain. Obviously, my health is one issue. Sometimes I have trouble breathing. I gotta use an inhaler. If not that, I gotta use a breathing machine when I'm sick. The uploads will be back. Also got a new PC set up stuff, obviously. So this is like the new PC stuff. And I also got this. Also got the shirt for my birthday. My birthday, by the way. Oh, y'all fell over. My birthday was August the 17th. I'm 22 now. I feel old. Does it look like I'm old? But I feel old. I also got this cool gadget for like Christmas and Halloween stuff. But like I said, I'm not going to stop the displays. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. It's just, it's gotten to the point where I feel mentally sick. If that makes sense. Not like sick is like, oh, I'm dying or something. Or, oh, I want to, commit, what. Not going to. But I've been thinking a lot and just focusing on more of what's the next step, I mean, let me just get down into something that's a lot of people are going to make fun of me. I never finished high school. Reason why was because due to COVID. I didn't want to catch COVID. I never got it. Thank the Lord I never have. I never got COVID. I just, you know, I was younger back then when I quit, which was probably like 2018, 17, probably further back than that. Golly, it's been a couple of years, but life is hard, and it's okay. I have a second YouTube channel that's Rivers Music. Um, I'm gonna create music and stuff. This is the main channel for the Jimmy Life Size inflatables and the collections and all that stuff. I'll upload a new photo um, again, but this time it's gonna be the original Jimmy Inflatable Haunted House. I'll get a picture up of that. That's my first goal to get. I It's hard to understand what a lot of people want me to do because videos have been real bad and comments have been, you know, I've got 92 of y'all, so I don't know. I don't know if y'all want to see the nostalgic blow ups, the original inflatables when Jimmy was great, like the 2006 Leatherface or the 2007, 2008 Jason Voorhees and all that, or the H2O Michael Myers, which I support. By the way, this is Halloween 2 shirt. Um, so the haunted house build will probably start in September. That is my goal. I'll probably live stream it when I start, so y'all can see how I build these creatures and all this, you know. But this year's gonna be the first year I use animatronics. I'll be honest, I am really fond of Spirit of Halloween animatronics, but I'll go ahead and tell you, Bobby Strings has grown on me. I might get him. I don't know yet. But as CEO and owner of Spirit, it was hard this year to decide what people want. And I'm not downsizing on anyone for our props, but we've really failed this year. Besides Bobby Strings, we were gonna have an original voice of a demonic child, something like demonic, like we usually do, like that kind of thing. But we wanted to tie into something childish because he's a puppet, and his backstory was, being a little kid, he always wanted to do ventriloquist stuff. And just like the Ringmaster. The Ringmaster turned out, I'm very impressed. By the way, it has a projector kind of like this, but smaller. He turned out okay. But some of our, like, Art the Clown, I wish we did better because Party Cities looks more, it's got blood on it, ours doesn't. But you can DIY it. You can do it yourself kind of thing. But the audio, I wish we didn't have just the squeak, 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 because it's annoying. Who wants to hear a clown horn 24/7 at night on Halloween night? Not me. I'm gonna probably build a module for my Art the Clown when I get him. And I'm gonna pull probably some lines or something from the movie, or I don't know if he talks. If not. But I wanted to come up with something more interesting for Bobby Strings as well. I want to start making voices for our props for spirits. I've always wanted to do that. I've never had the time because I've been opening stores. I've been at the flagship store trying to open it. I didn't show up this year, and I wish I did. Because 25 years or more we've done this. But and I don't think our spirit company will ever die off. And if we do, I'll just go ahead and say sorry in advance because I'm probably dead or something, or my wife's gonna take over. But as the current, also of the CEO of the actual real CEO, which I'm not gonna give any of his name out, obviously. I'm like I wouldn't say backup henchman, I would say the second in command of the stores. But I'm also like Techie Toys, the props. I just like the Pumpkin Lunger, 2014. Let's talk about that. I think it's 2014. Don't I might be wrong. Or like Pop-Up Zombie, or some of the props that we made in the past. Jimmy itself has really gone downhill since 2000, and since the last stand-up original animatronic that we had to base, like Hannibal Lecter. That was a good one. The Michael Myers was a good one. The 2011 Ghostface was a real brilliant idea. And I've noticed people collecting those because they're so rare to find. Like Hellraiser Pinhead, you can probably find one on eBay for like $600 or more, like $1,000 on Facebook Marketplace. And I don't know, and I want to give a shout out to let me see, hold on, guys. I want to give a shout out to the Upside Haunts, for revealing the Spirit of Halloween props. And go check his channel out, by the way. He's really good. He's very awesome. So shout out to you, sir. I've ever since I was little, I've never wanted any blow-ups until, obviously, like I said, my aunt had the 2006 17-foot long blow-up haunted house. And I thought to myself, it'd be interesting to have one, and I've always wanted one, and I always prayed that Sam's Club would bring it back, and they did. So we had the 2022 and the 2023 blow-up haunted house. I don't know if they're making them anymore for this year forward, and I hope so. But I just wish Jimmy would bring back the original blow-up haunted house and the size of it, because, I mean, let's all be honest, we love that damn thing. Just like the castle one. They brought the castle, 12-foot castle, blow-up haunted house that matched. But I noticed the 2023 Sam's Club blow-up haunted house matched the same color and the same rooftop pattern as the original. And I always thought, why didn't they not bring it back? They can make the pattern. They got the colors, And I can understand, but not only that, but the old ones had more depth, like the gargoyles, the ghosts, the clear, the C7s, instead of the LEDs, the shit lights we have now. Don't get me wrong, I like LEDs, I like the short circuit effect, but think about it. At some point, they're gonna go out. And don't get me wrong, I love them. They're brighter, But the C7s you can change. Now LEDs, you probably have to buy a whole fan, or you know how to wire it, which obviously I don't. Like let's take the Christmas light show inflatable I have. It's got LEDs that are all burnt out, or most of them are just very faded. And I want to try to, I wouldn't say transfer, but rebuild it where it's got C7s, like the blinking C7s, like my horse inflatable pumpkin carriage. And that's a good one too, but as far as Jimmy and Takey Toys and all the other companies that have made props and blow-ups in the past, I wish I could turn back time and bring them back, because a lot of people miss them. Like the Michael Myers, the Freddy Krueger, and we have like all these prototypes and, the unreleased props and the unreleased inflatables and prototype inflatables, which I love, because that is a part of history that was never released. And I don't know. It's getting late. I gotta work in the morning at like 8:30, 8 o'clock. But I just want to get that off my chest and tell you where I've been. I've been working at my spirit store. I've been trying to set up other stores, trying to get stuff entered for other people, trying to order props. The usual work stuff every year. But, like I said, back to Bobby Strings, I'm going to build a different module. So if you want that different sound module, let me know. And I will start programming it as soon as possible, just like Art the Clown. Now, for the other props, I can't say that they're bad. Like Vector that we did and Emily from, the Corpse Bride. They came out beautiful. I mean, they're so lifelike, their eyes blink, they move and all that. But I wish we had mouth movement. Obviously, we didn't have budget, and I wouldn't say we did have budget, we didn't. It's up to my factory, Takey Toys and all that. But the audio, I'm so sorry guys, my leg's falling asleep. But the audio of the props have gotten better due to our sound modules that we've been using and the speakers. So, but as a downside to our props, and being the CEO and the owner of Spirit of Halloween, it's been tough. Due to COVID, due to our factory, due to our company, and trying to bash all these props in. But the only ones that have really came out pretty good was the Ringmaster himself, Emily and Vector. Who else? Barnaby the Bear. His audio's good. His speaker's good. And the the one downfall of, and I wouldn't say the downfall of them, but we as a spirit community, spirit of Halloween community, we've got to bring our props back. And if you don't agree with me, so be it. If you do, so be it. Next year, and as soon as the CEO does pass away, I won't say he or she will, but old age, will happen. I'm gonna try to bring back the old animatronics. Ghostface this year, dumb, I mean, his neck looks crooked. I mean, his audio's good, but his stabbing motion is too heavy. He moves his whole stand. But I mean, don't get me wrong, they came out perfect. But some of our props that are still in the factory. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, probably most of y'all didn't know Spirit of Halloween as a community and as the CEO of, we do have a factory, just like Flagship. The Flagship store opened, in August, and everyone was bonkers, everyone was excited. All the props, like Wanda Web, whatever her name is, Wanda Webster, whoever it is, I forget her. She came out okay, but she was built cheap. I mean, don't get me wrong, the latex came out okay for her, but I mean, I don't know. I just didn't see the understanding of a giant ass spider like that, which I get. A lot of people like that, but we have Nibbles the clown. Now, don't get me wrong, Nibbles came out excellent. He is the only SIV prop that I know of that we've built as most intelligent as it can get. I mean, if you've ever been to our store, Nibbles the clown, if he's ever on display, he has eye tracking. So if you go to one side, he'll go like this. If you go to one side, he'll go like that. That is the first prop in years that we've came up with that is, besides the projector on the Ringmaster, came out perfectly beautiful. But I talked to my coworkers and, and our employees, and my wife's like, we need to come up with something different. And this was before we even opened Flagship. So we decided, we wanted to make our animatronics unique from Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart. And like our jumping ones, the spring-loaded ones like Mr. Dark and all that, I don't know if they'll ever make a return. Just like Henry Hustle, a lot of people, he had issues. Let's be honest, he had a lot of issues. His head mechanism would pop up and it would kind of go down, but you'd see half the head. What's another animatronic that really failed last year? We had people complaining about our Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Slim. He wasn't working well either. Not only that, but I want to bring back the original props. Now I don't know per se what will be returning and what won't, because I don't want to ruin that for anybody. And I'll probably sneak peek some stuff at our factory when I get a moment. But it doesn't click. Our props were good one year. The props were better 2011, 2010, take them all the way back to 2006. Like the Jimmy Life Size Leatherface. He was okay. He looked perfect. I wish we never messed with them. I wish we still had the bases, because they looked so perfect. Just like Freddy Krueger. Yes, his latex mask looks kind of bulky in some images, and his eye was jacked up, and sometimes the eye mechanisms will break, or the head gears will snap or something, or the arms, just like our Jason. 2006 Jason, 2008. Sorry, 2008 Jason. His arm, now, as an animatronic builder and processing of the animatronics, his arm, will go up like this and go like that. Sometimes the bands will snap. And yes, we built them better years ago, and like the springs are easy to store, for storage, and the boxes were bigger. The prices were perfect. But as for my Hannibal Lecter I have right now, and all the other Jimmy Life Sizes which I've never shown on this channel, the reason why I don't show them is because they're still sealed in the box, factory sealed. The only one I've took out was my Jason, 2008 Jason from last year, and my who else was took out? My Leatherface, and the Edwardian Butler, and who else was out? I'm sorry, and Count Vigor. I can't think of any other ones I've had out that were original. Um, and like Dawn of the Dead, most of our props have really went downhill since the 2013 era. Like the zombie babies, they were okay. Like our werewolves, all of them were fine. But the reason why we've cheaped out so much, and Jimmy has told me this, Jimmy Industries, the reason why we've cheaped out just like on blow ups, the props, is because the more that we make, the more it comes out of our paycheck. The more the factory works harder, the more we're gonna hire people to build these things and get the original clothes and get the original sound audio from the animatronics. And I think back to this day. I just wish we kept them, and just like Pinhead, or like let's say The Exorcist. Now Reagan came out perfect one year. Now last year's edition and the other year's edition, I didn't like her much. She looked more just like her projector. Same thing as the Ringmasters, except upgraded because of the module. But the old Exorcist looked much creepier. The head was spinning a lot better. She was latex. She looked, like this, and she didn't have like eye pupils and stuff. And it was freaky, and the audio sounded so good on them. But the downfall of our Jimmy props now, and Techie Toys, and all of our companies, First Spirit, and said other stores, I wish we got back to it. Now, don't get me wrong, the 12 footers, like the 12-foot skeleton, all of them. And now we're jumping into the Haunted Mansion props, which don't get me wrong, they're cool. But I just wish we brought back the old Jimmys, and a lot of people are like, oh, blah, 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 you said this before. And some of y'all are probably shocked that I'm the Spirit of Halloween owner, as my stepfather and my great-grandfather, and so on and so on. But it's hard to fill in the shoes of a really good company. Now, before we came to be Spirit, we had Party City and, like Wicked Wally's, and some of them probably didn't have Wicked Wally's, or like Kmart, like the old Butlers and stuff. But I just wish back, and we still had the blueprints and the plans to the 2006 to the 2000 and how many ever now decades of the Jimmy props we've owned. And some of them are not in good condition. Some of the blueprints are still sealed in the plastic that we've kept. But like, think about it. I mean, we've had so many props like the Pirates, the Jimmy Pirates, the Jimmy Jasons, the Michael Myers, the H2O Michael Myers, Hellraiser, Hannibal Lecter, all of and the Frankenstein. We've had all of them. I have all of these props, but I've never ever showed them on the channel because they're sealed in the box. The tape has never been touched. Factory sealed. When I was a little kid, we got them. All the props were lined up, and all the CEOs and stuff were together. And looking back then, I wish we brought back the props. I just really wish we did. They were beautiful. They were magnificent. The props worked so amazing, like the jumping spiders. Don't get me wrong, they're cool. But it just seems like ever since we made the last Jimmy Life, literally the Jimmy life size. Now they're just props, but life sizes. The actual life size character was let me see. I think it's a 2000 Ghostface. Out of all of the errors we had. And don't get me wrong, there's still prototypes floating around of the props that I know of. And some private collectors have them, which I don't want to say their name because obviously they don't have a YouTube channel or they privately collect them. And, I mean, you could talk to any probably YouTuber on here that does the Jimmy points, they have them. Like this one guy, this one YouTuber, I'm so sorry if I forget your name, but he had all of them lined up in a room. They were all standing together, they were all animated, working. Nothing was wrong with them. And some people have fixed them and repaired them. Like me, for instance, like the Jason. the Jason wasn't doing too well. You know, his mechanism snapped, his motor was bad, the sound worked, but everything wasn't like his eyes didn't work. His head was just like this, locked up. And some props will lock up, like as you've seen the Leatherface. Some of the props will lock up because they haven't been using so many years, or the gears will go yellow because like the Dancing Santas and other props for Halloween, you know, Christmas, Halloween, all that. But this year, I want to start fresh for Spirit, and I wanted to bring out Carnival. Now, how we got that idea was last year we had two scoops, you know, and you know, clowning around. Like, I never suspected my niece Crystal to bring back Creepy Towering Clown. He was my favorite all-time prop. Just like who else we brought back from years ago. I mean, we've got like still the man's best friend, you know, the dog, Bubba the dog. Who else we brought back? Like the zombie, just a bunch of them that I can't think of. Like who else have we brought back that I can't think now? But like Creepy Towering Clown, I never thought I would see him again. One year we found his blueprints was last year. We found his blueprints, and I'm like, we need to create him again. So we did. We rebuilt him, you know, and our Leatherface from last year, I'm sorry guys that he did a dumb motion. I wish we had the original. But like I said, we've cheaped out on a lot of our parts, I'll be honest. But we thought it would be better to go a cheaper route because, you know, due to the electronic, like the animatronics from years ago. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, they're built sturdier, you know, they could take a real, like, fall every now and then, not all the time. But, I, I don't know. I'm gonna say it, I'm sorry for a lot of people that we've let down as a Spirit of Halloween community. But Carnival was one of our best comebacks, probably. A lot of people will think not, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm okay with it. I don't think it was a real good comeback. If it was, let me know. Comments below. But for all the props that we've built, owned, created, you know, monster making, next year I want to get in touch with Distortions Unlimited and Scare Floor 13, you know, their haunted house and stuff. I want to get in touch with Distortions Unlimited because they have cool animatronics like, you know, the Sleeping Giant, the, you know, the rapping Grim Reaper, but at a cost of a lot of money, which they're doing good for, you know, a family-owned company. I just want to bring back something that people will never, ever forget. So next year, I'm going to try to get in contact with Ed. I'll see what he says. You know, hopefully he says yes. If not, that's okay. But I want to partner up with Distortions Unlimited because their props are so amazing that it basically puts Spirit of Halloween in kind of, you know, in shame. Which, don't get me wrong, we did better props years ago. But, you know, I don't know. I thought about it years ago. I've never, you know, gotten in contact with them. But let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, comment, share this around. Let everyone know that, you know, I'm sorry for Spirit this year being bad as it is. And a lot of people probably love our animatronics this year. I just want to get that off my chest. I've been hiding that for years, ever since my great-grandfather passed. Because he was the owner and the CEO of Spirit of Halloween, which he created as a family-owned company. One day I'll be going to the factory and show everyone how we create them, you know, like go to Techie Toys and stuff and all that. But as a Spirit of Halloween owner, I hope that everyone enjoys this Halloween season with our props. I mean, yes, we're high priced. Yes, we're, you know, we cheaped out, like I said, minus our, I mean, don't get me wrong, Bobby Streams I didn't really like when we had him on the show floor, but he's okay now. He's grown on me. My niece's son voiced him. So, and Jonathan's like 5. So, but like Johnny Punk and all the other props that we've had that were bad and old, I am sorry in advance. Next year we'll try better. Like I said, I'll get in touch with Distortions Unlimited hopefully, and all the other like Scaretronics and all that. Hopefully it comes out better. So I'm gonna get off here, guys. Much love from River and the CEO of Spirit of Halloween, and make our Spirit of Halloween live forever. Hashtag 2024 Spirit of Halloween lives. But our Carnival theme, I think, turned out okay this year. Like I said, some of the step pads are kind of wonkety, the props are weird. But let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will hopefully, which I will be back on YouTube. Like I said, the reason why I've been gone, opening the spirit stores, getting all my company back together, ever since last year, and the assembly, for our props, animatronics and stuff. So, yeah, I will see y'all guys in the next live stream or video, and we can talk more about my store, company, and everything else. So, sorry guys. Whew. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get rest. I gotta be at work at 8:30, and it is 10:44 right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I want to see you guys in the next video or live stream. Like, comment, subscribe, please. It helps our channel grow and become more of what we know of is the Halloween with the spirit and the spirit of Halloween. So I will see you guys in the next live stream or video, and yeah. Oh, and merch will be up soon. I'm gonna get merch up. I hope. I'm planning on it. I'm trying to cooperate with some people about merchandise and like cups, mugs, t-shirts, blah blah blah, hats and all that, and headphones. Trying headphones and stickers and stuff and patches. So I will see you guys and hoodies. Sorry, and hoodies. I will see you guys in the next video. Much love from River. Spirit of Halloween 2024, and let the haunting of the haunted house and all you great, wonderful haunters out there, let's begin October with a banger. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!